First on Fox tonight, it has been a year since our hometown powerhouse Simone Biles dominated at the Olympics in Rio. Now, after taking a year away from gymnastics, she is back in the gym in spring and sitting down to talk with me first. So I talked to you about a year ago, and I remember you said, I want to spend this next year doing some fun stuff I've never been able to do because I couldn't get hurt. So have you been able to do anything crazy or anything wild?
Nothing too crazy. The craziest thing was I got in a cage with some sharks. I wanted to freely swim with them, but my parents said no, maybe next time. So I've gotten to do that. I've gotten to go ice skating, jet skiing, snorkeling. I've just been able to do so much.
Simone Biles also found time to write a book, star in a music video, and rub elbows with some of the biggest stars in the world. But the highlight of the past year, Dancing with the Stars.
That was so much fun. I got to open up to a lot of the public, which they don't normally see our practices, so I feel like they got to see a different side of me.
Now, after a full year away from gymnastics, allowing her body to rest, Biles is back in the gym conditioning 2 hours a day.
I have to get my muscles back. I mean, I haven't lost too much of it. A lot of it is muscle memory, but the strength part, I'm a little weak, so I'm gaining all that fat.
Of course, fans are eager to see Biles get back to competing. She hasn't decided when that will be. Whenever it is, her goal, she says, will be the 2020 Olympics. Do you ever think, though, because you are widely considered the greatest gymnast in the world, that, hey, if I go back to the Olympics and I don't do as well, then perhaps I chip away at my legacy just a little bit?
I feel like personally, that wouldn't be a big deal as long as I put in 100% effort, but I feel like people will pick at it and try to take a little bit of it away, so it's just kind of hard to gauge.
No longer just the face of gymnastics, Simone Biles today is a global brand, a celebrity, and that, she says, can be overwhelming at times.
Yes, I feel like sometimes it is hard and that we need a little bit more breaks away from people, so like I'll shut myself in my room for a while, and it's not because I don't want to be out, but it's like I need time to gather my own thoughts, be my own person, and come back to reality.
Biles' 3.5 million Instagram followers often get to see her self-described bubbly and loud personality. And along with all the love she gets, Biles deals with her share of social media trolls who leave hurtful and sometimes racist comments.
But what they're looking for is a response, whether it's a good or a bad. So sometimes I usually take the high road, but sometimes I'll see one and I'm like, okay, that was kind of out of line. Just like the person that said I wasn't a good role model because I was taking vacation. For me, I was like, I was doing nothing wrong. It's a family vacation. Like, who are you to? Yeah, I was like, who are you to tell me?
Since the Olympics, the nearly 4'9" powerhouse has grown up in many ways. Now 20 years old, Biles often has to remind fans she's not that kid gymnast anymore.
They don't want to see us grow up, so it's weird when we start getting older and doing things. They're like, how can you do that? And I'm like, huh? I'm like, I'm 20, and they're like, whoa. I'm like, yeah.
And while Simone Biles would like to live on her own now, her father, Ron Biles, is still very protective, with his daughter more famous than ever.
And it just gets a little crazy, you know. It's just, so we're concerned about her well-being.
So are you ready to let her have her own apartment?
No. That's easy. No.
But she's 20 years old.
I don't care. I was out of house at 18. I joined the Air Force, but no, not yet.
This month, Simone Biles was inducted into the Gymnastics Hall of Fame. No surprise for the woman still considered the greatest gymnast on the planet. And she is incredible. And Caitlin, I talked to her parents, Ron and Nellie Biles. They're a great family, by the way. And one of the things I like that her father says, we don't let Simone take anything for granted. Just because she's the greatest now, the Olympics are 3 years away. Anything can happen. She has to make the team just like everyone else. So they really instill that hard work in her.
Those values totally show. You can just see it when you talk to her. Her character, it's just so, she's such a bright ball of energy.
She's incredible. No way around it. You're right.
Jonathan.
Thank you.